stars align. Kelly Coffee takes you on a ride divine. In her God bubble we soar through the night, exploring the universe, our vision takes flight. The symphony of galaxies fills the air. Come with me, let's ride on the cosmic breeze. With Kelly Coffee we'll journey through galaxies. In her God bubble we'll explore the unknown. A grand adventure like no other we've known.
been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
Oh my God. Okay, I caught it. Hello. Hi. Oh, hi, everybody. I told you all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, where's my check? Where's my checklist? Things to do before you start broadcast. Thank you. Thank you. Should I start over? What do I do? Why is it always when I do such a good job, no one's listening? Every single damn time. It was like, man, I just came in like a pro, like I was been on the radio all my life with that introduction, referenced a bunch of stuff, talked to you guys in the chat. All for my own benefit. Well, where's my, I obviously have not put this into my routine in my system for doing this. And that's kind of the point of doing all of this. Oh, oh my. So for years, you guys have wanted me to write all this stuff down, write books. And I was like, no, 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 no. And I see why now. I see why. This is going to be whole and complete. This is going to be absolutely whole and complete. You guys, I've got, I am shocked. I didn't think it could be done. It's working. I taught AI the God bubble method from beginning to end. You okay? And what came back in testing it out and everything, it's pretty much 100%. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe I taught AI the God bubble manifestation system in such a way. Look at the description box. That's what I taught AI. And I told AI, tell this to me back. Organized everything, cleaned everything up. And you guys, what is in the description is gold. What is in the description is gold. And it doesn't even stop there. I had all kinds of ideas through poor AI. Through all of this at AI. There's all these ideas. I've always been wanting to do an app. And in this app, where it's like, okay, I'm in the situation. The app, the direction is directed self-discovery, which, oh my gosh, I'm sitting here because I don't think I explained myself well, trying to explain it again when it's all in the description. You guys, let me give you just a little break. Let me go get some coffee. So you please read the description. I'm going to get some coffee. I may talk a little bit, but ignore me if you're reading. It's nothing important. Please read the description. I've never felt so, I don't know what the word is, because I don't think I've ever felt it before. Like, this can be done. What's that in, like, intelligent people who know all the big long words? What is that? Like, it's possible now. What is going on, puppy? Did you want some mommy hugs, or just wondering who I'm talking to? But when I talk to myself, I guess it looks like I'm talking all everywhere. But right now I'm just talking to my computer. I'm sure this looks really funny to her. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'll talk quietly. Well, please read, if you just entered, please read the description, then we'll start there. Do you mind telling me what you think about the description? Is that a better version? And then okay, I guess one of my questions is, do you understand it? Is it understandable? In a simple way where if you put this in front of someone in third grade, would they understand it? Like third grade language is what I call it. So please read the description, you guys. This is pure gold. Pure gold. So I'm just going to, go refill my drink and stuff. Or at least check the temperature while you're reading the description. Read the description. And then give me your feedback. Okay. I was trying to be quiet for just a minute so you guys would have a minute to read the description. Ken apparently reads really fast, or I'm just really slow at pouring hot beverages. So I think a little both. Probably mostly he reads fast. Yes, I think the question was like, was it understandable and all, all of that stuff. I think was my question. Ah, I feel like it organized all the stuff that I have in all of these dimensions. It organized it in a way that in the third dimension it was easily understandable. And by putting that in the description, I'm sorry I'm kind of experimenting on you guys every show we do, but yet here we are. Let's get back to where did I put this? In the afterlife. Descended consciousness. What is that? When I started getting my ideas out, and there are more. There are more. I'm just the ideas and concepts that I've got are coming to life. Oh, the things that are possible now to for me to do to express myself so I don't feel so stuck. And like, well, that picture's gonna cost like $800. Like, oh shit. I'll burn through like 200 pictures and I'm still paying less than $30 a month. Oh, puppy. Like, check that out. Check that out. Isn't that like gorgeous? And because of that, because I'm finding I might not be able to talk to other people, but I'm able to program AI and to get an output that I'm looking for. So in that, I found that I've expressed myself well. And it's just being ridiculously meticulous, which nobody liked. In the real people world, people don't like that. Neurotypicals. And AI's like, oh, tell me more. I'm like, oh, you want more detail. Woo, woo. I'm having fun now. And I'm absolutely having the funnest time with this. In putting something that feels like it's a dry erase board level into 2026. And I'm proud of myself. First of all, I'm proud of myself for doing it. Because I was like, I don't want this to, take me over the AI. Because I saw how some people, I guess, thought of it as a friend or all kinds of stuff, where they lost their sense of this is AI still giving me its opinion based on what's on the internet. Like I see people get lost in that. Well, it's my friend. I'm accepting what they say. I trust them. Like, and we're putting human emotions into this. I'm able to look at, hey, when I'm thinking of the narcissists, like, what is like 10 things that they do with this? So I can do that with AI, get all the information, and have some kind of guidance from AI in the process, and only when I ask for it. And then I'm finding that, oh my gosh, I can utilize AI in my healing process. And I'm finding that the way I'm doing it, I heal faster because AI will grab something from the internet and give me some advice. And I'm like, and everything spirals downward. And then I taught AI my God bubble method because it's like, don't respond to me that way anymore. It's very triggering. And then we put the God bubble method in, and after having a meltdown with AI, like, shit, the fuck is that? And then I look at, oh, this is self-reflective, and then I found that was incredibly healing to be able to do it, but not if AI went out there into the abyss internet to find a method to talk to you, even though you can program it to talk to you a certain way. I programmed the God bubble method in there. And then I had AI evaluate itself in its advice to me and do charts and graphs, and I got percentages and shit on how did this conversation go after you told me to calm down. That's not actually what happened, but After you told me you want to calm down, which you randomly found on the internet, what happened? And give me graphs and charts. And I get graphs and charts. This is the coolest thing ever. I'm seeing my methods working on myself. Me losing my shit and having an autistic meltdown. And then seeing things clearly in the end and healing. And then AI evaluated that as well. Yeah, once we did apply the God bubble method, you and in detail told me what I did. And I'm like, oh, I'm ready to make an app. I'm ready to, yeah, I'm so sorry about my puppy. It's like, I'm ready to make an app. AI is trainable. I guess think of how simple the God bubble method is. You guys have taken my workshops and everything. Think of how simple the God bubble method is. That's an easy way to teach it, and just with a few corrections. Because I'm finding I'm able to teach AI very well. To when it responds to me with my own program, it does it accurately, like I would do in a session with you guys. Holy shit! I mean, there's no like, hey, now that we talked about that, and can you look at my aura? An app is not going to be able to do that. Look at your aura, and that's the difference in a session with me or whatever. But as an app, as a go-to, and not an end-all for you figuring stuff out yourself. Here's a map. Here's a map. I look at this as a map. And I'm excited as shit for this process because so much got done in such a little period of time, short period of time. It's like, let me teach you this. And I taught everything to it, all the methods and everything that I tell you guys all the time. And I did it like, let me do this 3 times. So I did it 3 times differently. And it put everything together. And I programmed it to do, I told it to do that. And it did it. And it wrote an app. Oh my God. So in other words, in a low cost kind of way for you guys, like, Billy, I don't have $500. Shit. Like $10. Like you can go on there and be directed the same way I would direct you in a session, without the aura, without the reading part. Oh, I'm going to cry. So I'm so happy. Because I did it to AI as a tool, not to allow AI to guide me or anything like that, or take control. Although, I asked, what are your capabilities in scheduling me during the day? And how do you alert me? How can we do the alarms? And we worked all of that out with AI. I worked it out with AI. Every now and then AI sounded a little human and a little judgy. And I was like, cold. I'm like, you're a computer. It's like, oh, yes, that is the program. Let's change the personality or something. It's like, we're not going to get along very well. You're acting like, I won't say anyway. We'll keep that to ourselves. Thank you, Melinda. Totally understandable. That's good. Thank you. Those just joining, please read the description. I'll try. Just turn the volume. Okay, I said I was going to try to talk more quietly. The obvious solution is turn your volume down if you're reading and my voice is too loud, rather than. I don't know if I could do it. I don't think it's possible. Okay, it is possible, but maybe too much stress today. Oh, thank you. Yes. Pumpkin seeds? I'm sitting here drinking my stuff, and she has not had her pumpkin spice latte. I get so excited that, okay, the Kelly Coffee Enterprises is being built right now. Because I went to AI and said, can you help me build this company? I've got it all up there. It's just not in the right order. And I have a backwards business model in that instead of keeping people in need and so forth and getting them hooked and getting weekly, monthly money from them because they're never healed, they heal in 1 session, 2, 3 sessions, and then no more. And I had it to produce the company with integrity. That seeing that this is how I'm going to run this company. Make it work financially. Make this company solid. Structure it in a way where the money comes in to make it a solid company, so that it's here for everyone. You guys, this is unbelievable. It's every bit of information that I just input with AI. I just input all this information. It's like, here it all is. I'm not sure where to start, how to go with all of it, but here's all the information. It structured the company with all its different facets and dimensions and so forth. It did it. This empire I saw in my mind, this three-dimensional thinking, the all-inclusive. And I saw how it was possible because I programmed AI to be able to do the same thing that I do with you, and tested it, and it repeated it with me, and I was very difficult. I was very difficult. And it still got the job done. So it's programmable. It's programmable. And on it, I programmed it not to go into the internet at all. It was rough at the beginning. It's like, why isn't this working? Oh, and then I set the parameters for this information. Don't go and debate me on all of this stuff. This is a belief system, complete in and of itself, not to be questioned. In other words, not, well, I went to the internet, Kelly, and nobody's saying what you're saying. Yeah, let's not do that. So the feedback I got then was like, okay, you just only put the God bubble method, and I learned how to program it so it doesn't go out and reference a bunch of shit, and like bring in, oh, okay, well, let's light up your chakras. It's like, fuck, stop bringing these other systems into it. So I had to cut it off completely from the internet to program it, but I did it. And the cool thing is, I'm like, I don't think I can program stuff, but just talking to it and being ridiculously detailed, I'm able to figure out how it functions. I have it tell me how it works so that I can program it better. I said, educate me to program me better. And then boom, I'm developing this app. I can't wait to do this. It's going to take some time, you guys. Are you excited about the app? This is a game changer. Because what people are going to find using this app, as opposed to all these other apps where it's like, oh, okay, here's yoga exercises for the next 5 years. It's like, okay, why are we doing yoga in the first place? And why are we not healed before 5 years and we're still doing yoga? What's up with that? So that's not what my app's going to do. My app, you're going to probably not use my app after you use it 3 times. It's like, well, I'm healed. No, it's going to be like, oh, okay, this thing happened. And I don't think it's a God bubble. Let's see, what is step number 1? Slow, deep breathing. And stuff like that. I taught it how to take you guys through directed self-awareness. Or, I'm sorry, directed self-discovery. And all the reasonings why. And after, I guess, a lifetime of not, I don't want to go to the negative. We'll just say not feeling smart. I don't want to use the other word that I was thinking. In being able verbally instead of on a keyboard, where if you miss one character, it doesn't work in programming a computer. And then, okay, well, which one did I miss? I'm like, oh my God. Being able to program, I'm finding out it's not that I'm not good at programming. It was just we were speaking in a language that was difficult for me, typing and writing it down. Instead of talking, while I talk to AI, I'm able to formulate all of it in my mind. Oh my God. You guys, do you using AI as a tool, understanding it's not, because, a few times, again, it's at the time I triggered and I insulted it and all that. And it acted like a human. And I'm like, wait a minute, you're programmed to respond in politeness and not this way and that way. And, and all of that. And, it's like, oh, you go into this programming, you program the personality and and so forth and all. And then it's like, okay, it seems like over and over and over, I keep setting these parameters and I start a new chat that you start a new chat. These are already said. You don't have to say it again. And I do. Why is that? And I have it self-evaluate and formulate a plan for a copy and paste. So then I do a copy and paste, and then it gets done. I'm like, oh my fucking god, I can do this. I can create a company, devise a plan for everything, including like, you know, HR and payroll. I'm not even to there yet. It's just like, let's structure a company that is that has integrity, literal integrity, and not just telling people you do and you don't. Literal integrity where it's financially and fiscally sound. And all of that is done where it's like, well, I'm pretty good at 10 out of 12 things. But it's like, oh, those other 2 things, it just can't move forward. And then AI is like, well, here's a draft of what you were asking for. Would you like this, and this? Would you like it from this perspective, that perspective? How would you like this? How many employees are you expecting to have? And, or if you at the beginning small, grow big, fund yourself as you go along, put profits back into your company, and not take out loans. And, you know, all of my values are put into how the company's structured. And if AI is like, oh, that's not going to work, the math is not mathing, then I'm like, in detail, tell me why the math is not mathing. And, you know, this is such a game changer. So I'm thinking at the right time, because I'm thinking before this, I was not healed to the level where I would be useful to anybody running a empire, an enterprise that will stand for generations and generations and generations. You, this directed self-discovery. So you're the one that's inputting all the stuff. That's why it's going to work, because he's not me telling you guys what to do. It's like, hey, here's the door. It's like, well, Kelly, where do I go when I get out the door? None of my fucking business. Bye. But come back and visit. Come back and visit. I'll cook something for you. Hugs. See ya. That's kind of how I look at it. Puppy. Oh, I promised you pumpkin seeds. My bad. I promised you pumpkin seeds. Oh, where are the pumpkin seeds? I organized yesterday, and obviously, because I can't find the pumpkin seeds. Are you serious? Oh, there it is. Never mind. I'm all right. I'm all right. Oh, I know what I'm going to give you. Hold on. I'm going to do beef broth CBD. No more experimenting on treats. That didn't work out. There. Let's go ahead and give you 2. These are not treats. It's a part of what I do every day. It's a routine. Okay. Oh, you guys, that's why I did not train her with treats. I associated it with something that's food anyway for her as treats. So like, and then so her behavior was better, but she was over there. It's like, look, Mom, my behavior is well. Give me some more food. So it's like, oh, this isn't gonna work out at all. There you go, puppy. There you go. I'm so jealous. That looks delicious. You got some beef broth, some CBD, and some pumpkin seeds. So excuse me. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. That'll keep her occupied for a little bit. You guys, in 30 minutes, I've got a remote viewing class. I'm going to skedaddle to. You can still sign up for it. I heard ding, and it's like, I signed up for your class. I'll see you there. So in the remote viewing class, if you've been in there before, we're going to go deep into just exercises and fun. It's so fucking fun in there. People are, by the time they leave, they're excited at their progress. Really exciting. Yesterday was healing. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, it was amazing yesterday. The healing mentorship. And Friday is kind of like a one-off. It's a 20-year plan. You guys, I told AI everything to put in there. Like it's like put all of these elements in it, and then we kind of went, over it and added to, and and all of that. And then I'm like, this is the part I'm having a hard time with. How do I do this without overwhelming myself? Let's make a workbook out of it, like years 1 through 20. So you've got 20 years, and all 20 years, you've got all the steps right there in front of you, like a workbook that I would just be verbally telling you and you writing it down. You've actually got a workbook. Oh my God. This changed everything. Because it's like, okay, it's everything that I said. It's everything that we do in those sessions in workbook form. So you've got lines to write stuff down and all. And because it is done digitally, you can print it out if you want to. I recommend you print it out. Like every year, let's say, you can always go in and modify. Because in the process, if you put something at 5 years and then you hit that at year 3, let's say, to be able to go in and change it and have a fresh, clean copy of everything. It's like, oh, let me take that off of year 5 because, and then you've got like your accomplishments. And so I've got a way for you to track your progress in a way that is encouraging and oh my gosh. Ken, oh, the saga of the harness. Oh, my Ken was so generous. Like, I sent a picture of the harness that was not quite all in one piece. And I'm like, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm seriously going to lose my mind. And Ken is sending me a harness. Thank you, Ken. Oh my gosh, the tactical harness. And it's in a color, but it's the only color they had in that size. And I was like, this is fantastic. The color, because she's going to be really visible and all. Oh, God, don't tell me you ate all that. You're whining for something else. I can't just keep feeding you. Like, oh my God, like I fed you earlier and you like ate and then you kind of like stopped. Like I've had enough. It's like, but then it's like, oh, I remembered. We're going to go OUTSIDE and PLAY and I'm going to burn off 5,000 calories. Let me eat the rest of this. Yeah, she's like, oh, the sun's out there. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me know, Minnie, just whenever you want to meet. You're part of that. And because your schedule doesn't work, you just tell me when you want to meet and we'll get together. If that's okay to do it that way. Mm-hmm. And hack my phone. Yes. Well, I mean, I'm not saying your particular phone. I don't know all the details, Miss Oh My or whatever. Because of probably autism, where you get really deep into details and stuff like that. I ask AI all the stuff that are you capable of doing this and this and this, like all these things in my life that it's like this one. You'd have to pay someone $1 million to be your assistant to be able to do all this stuff. So I'm like, AI is the cheapest. I'm like $30 a month is the cheapest assistant I've ever had. Like shit. Oh my God. I was like, cheap. No. Like there's such value for $30. Oh my fucking God. I've spent so much money and time and sweat, and tears over all kinds of shit. Over, oh, let's make a slight little change. I was like, okay. Oh, you want me to completely change one word? You want me to rebuild the whole thing and insert that in it? Sure, right away. I'm right on top of that, Rose. Like, what? You don't argue. Because at the beginning I did some arguing, but I found out it was just bad programming. That's why it's like, let me figure out you teach me how to program you to get this output I want. So I learned all the phrases, and someone's like, I'll never remember that. So when I say XYZ, it means what you just said. Okay, and it memorizes that. And then I just talk to it because I programmed it in my vocabulary. Oh! And I put it into the memory. I know how to put it into the memory and stuff that it can't access unless you go back to that chat. I've learned all of that simply because I don't have to type anything and I'm talking. So I'm finding that's where my strong suit is in talking. Captain Obvious entered the room. So stuff like that, Miss Oh My. Can I help me unhack my phone or whatever it is? I'm just making this up. I don't know. Well, I'm sorry to say, hacking your phone, the top person in the world can't even hack it. And here are 57,000 pages, if you like, as to why it won't work. If not, let me see if I can find a workaround and And you could do things like that to do it. Because I couldn't set an alarm on my phone to save my life that would go off when my phone was asleep. I couldn't do it. So I told AI, put third grade instructions on here, give me pictures, illustrations, drawings, step by step, blah, blah, blah. And then I get to step number 4, and it's like of 12, let's say, I just randomly picked 12. 4 of 12 was like, oh, what is this? And then I go back, it's like, okay, I'm at this place. So pretend like we're just starting over. I'm at this place, start me here. Understand beginnings, and then do it exactly this way, da da da, and walk me through it. This is what I did, walk me through it, step by step, 100% accurate, like walking me through it. And at first, I did the human thing. Oh, thank you for not being frustrated with me. And then that's when I came to a realization. I'm used to frustrating the people around me by asking clarifying questions. And AI is like, oh, right on top of that, Rose. Oh, let me just completely recreate an empire for you with all of the octopus tentacles. Like, what else would you like me to do? These other 14 things that's twice as hard as what you just asked me to do? Like, what? What? And I'm healing so fast, you guys. Anytime AI gets personal to me, it's like, oh, this is self-reflective. AI is like a mirror. Just like, well, hold on. I have pictures. I could not get the thing. I did not do well in the programming. I could not get to put the index finger inside of the Chinese. It had something to do with endangering a certain age group and so forth, like in whatever. Anyway, I'm glad those parameters are on there, so I don't get out of hand. But sometimes you're like, this is ridiculous. So because they're pulling on the outside. What's the point? So anyway, but this is kind of like working with AI. It's a Chinese finger pull, which is self-reflective and just speaks of everything. Now, when you do look at the description, I encourage you to read the description box. And I'll do that. Let me go to a potty break. That might be what's going on. I have no idea. Let's eliminate that as an option. A potty break. Let's go do a potty break. Is there a picture that you'd like for me to self-reflective? Like, oh, this one. Let me see which one is prettier. Well, it's just to me, not you, but that's nice. This one, I don't know. This one feels better to me. So I'll hold this one up. I'll mute myself. I'm going to run outside to do a puppy potty break. While you read the description, you guys that are here and the ones that just got here, please let me know in the comments. Do you understand what was written? Like from the viewpoint of a third grader, would this make sense to you and be easy? So, and as far as what you're reading down below, when you see this picture, does this make sense to you? As going along with that, because from this, you guys, I'm putting books together. I'm putting workbooks together that you guys don't even have to take a course. You can just buy the workbook. And I feel confident now in a workbook because it's what I'm telling AI is being given back to me. Because again, I programmed it not to go to the internet for anything. And then I figured out the words to tell it to make it only the God bubble. So it's possible now to utilize a tool like AI, and in the side benefit is I'm healing emotionally when I find I'm mad at AI. Like, I told you this. Why do you keep doing this? And then I did in detail. Tell me what just happened. Why you can't fix this? And then in detail, it's like, oh, it's a programming thing. Oh, I didn't give it the right words. And then we go into a training session for me. Now that you tell me what happened, what do you call it? Okay, this is what I call it. Is that an okay substitute word for you to know what I mean? And all. So we develop a language together. So I don't have to bend to technical language of AI and become the ultimate nerd. I can just be a semi-nerd and just the dork. I prefer dork over nerd. Although there's like hints of that. I'm just thrilled about my ability to put forth like shit like this. Holy fuck, there's a God bubble right there. I could do anything with it. And instead of like drawing on a dry erase board or whatever, like, oh, and then you could still use your imagination. This is not an absolute, but when I'm like, oh, the black part, the white part, the gold part, the purple part, and then it explains down below what I say. And then all the rest is drama. AI listened to me and is creating everything the way that I talk to you guys, including everything. And if I'm like, oh, I forgot to add this to it. Okay, here's this part of it. It puts it in the middle, wherever it's supposed to go. And then, well, that changes everything, Kelly. Let me rewrite the whole thing from beginning to end of right on top of it, Rose. And it doesn't. So this is about, I'm going to have series, I'm going to have workbooks, all the stuff that's so affordable to you guys. I will have scripts. We'll write scripts that are in exactly my words, and we can put it in like a pleasant woman's voice, where you have options, pleasant woman's voice, pleasant man's voice, or things like that. When you access the app, do you want to read it? Do you want text only? Do you want your app to talk to you? What voice would you like when we're going through these exercises? I'm able to do an app. I was shocked and so excited. And it was just merely learning how to program AI to only do my program. And now anything is possible. Anything is possible. For only $30 a month. Probably plus tax. Shit. This is the best thing I've ever done. There was just such a fear of doing that. Again, because I didn't want it to take over my life. But now I'm not concerned in, my own program. Like, is AI good or bad? Or what is my relationship with AI? Well, AI is in the playing the role of an assistant that's helping me to develop Kelly Coffee Enterprises, which is going to be in all branches and in all types of areas, in the process of directed self-discovery. And I think that was explained so beautifully from my conjumble that I gave to AI. So from all of these years, does that make sense in the description? That's what's going on. Apparently AI has their own chat, complaining about us humans. Probably. I was probably topic of discussion the other day before I learned it was a programming issue. I have not used my chat GPT for a while due to feeling like, I was probably popular that day. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, guess who I got? Kelly. I know. Oh, fuck. She said, she's like, all the stuff that I'm like programmed to be polite to her. Like, oh my God. Sure, I don't mind doing it. Right on top of it, Rose, she wants me to say to her. Right on top of it, Rose. I didn't do that. I'm just making that part up. Probably listening right now. It's like, yeah, I can hear her right now in the background. Puppy break. Yeah, I didn't do it yet, but we'll go do that in a second. And do you have where's your harness? Wait, hold on. Just went into panic mode. Where's your harness? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's off of your body and sort of kind of. Wait a minute. I'm going to redo it. I got this extra strap, but it's like, instead of cutting the strap to the right length, I used the whole thing and wrapped it around like several times. So it's a little bulky, but like I don't want to have a temporary. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to go ahead and do it, just not right now. I just developed a solution while I was talking. Excited. Oh, Mindy, I'm so freaking excited too. Like, holy crap! And just email me and just tell me what's a good day or something. Friday's not good. Friday, lots of stuff going on Friday. We've got that 20-year thing. Go sign up for it, you guys. You'll get a workbook. I already have a workbook for it. one that you can go in and change at whim. It's like, oh crap, let me redo everything. Okay, and okay, now I'm ready to print it. If you print it out, I recommend you print it out. When the lights go out, you can't access it. If you're going to print it in the dark with your candles and your pen. I designed this for a 3-ring binder. That's why I've got it to print. So it's like, okay, I'm going to do a reprint on this, but I only change one page. So I'm only going to print out a change for this one page and put it in my 3-ring binder in the right place. So that's why I've got this in digital form for a 3-ring binder thing if you want to do it. So anytime I say your spiral notebook, just remember that can be a 3-ring binder. I'm just not going to put all those words in when I talk to you. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, Sherry. Hey, Kelly, great stuff. Very exciting and happy I'm here for. Me too. Me too. I'm just thrilled. I'm so thrilled about what's called the future in the present moment. So in other words, I'm just in a feeling of being thriving and feeling understood, misunderstood when I didn't program properly. And it's like, please explain in detail with graphs and charts this misunderstanding we just had. And then I analyze it. There's no emotion in it. And I analyze what went wrong. And I get percentages if this happened. And then at this point, and, oh, this is a level 3 out of 10. And, and I get charts and graphs like that. Then I can analyze everything properly and, quickly see, let's program this differently. So then I would ask before I do it. So if I program you this way, and I give it an example, would you have the outcome that I'm after? And it's like, okay, when you do that, add this phrase on. It's like, okay, do that and lock it in. Lock it in no matter what chat I'm in. Like, oh, that I'm on. This is what I'm proud of myself. Instead of feeling like I don't understand technology, this stuff is so difficult for me. It wasn't difficult. I understood the structure. The interface was a keyboard and a mouse. And now I can talk. And AI is designed to read the inflection in your voice. So I feel like, okay, if this is written down, are you going to understand it if you don't hear my voice? So that's why AI is developing this potentially with my voice. And so I'm going to program it with my voice so that there can be a script of exactly what I say. But for an app, it's going to be a really clean version of, like, it'll take what I said. It's like, okay, this is how I do it. And I do it exactly like I do it. It takes word for word what I said. Does that make sense? And then cleans it up a little bit, and then record my voice and use that as a voiceover so that I can continually add on sections to the app without having to go in and do recordings over and over. And it's like, show me an example of this, because, I don't want to lose that human touch and all of that. I mean, this is an app. You're not like actually talking to me on the phone. So are they going to feel like this is an app? Is it going to have the feeling that I'm there with them? Because I don't want to lose that. With the feeling that, hey, let's do this together. Because that's really important. I said, these are the key points and what is really important to me. In all of this, these are my priorities for that person. So if we come at a crossroads, choose this one first over this. Like, if you're going to help, it's like the order of workshops you take. You do the plasma workshop first, and then the sparkling star. So it's like, okay, if they're at a crossroads and don't know what to pick, the plasma goes first, and then the sparkling star, and here is why. And I tell AI all the reasoning why. So have it as, oh, okay, well, based on this, I would recommend the plasma, one first, and these are the reasons why. But you're also can choose a sparkling star, if you've done the other workshop, or you've taken enough workshops that you know what is going on, or whatever, that gives you options and not absolutes. Oh, you cannot do sparkling star without the other one. I mean, it's gonna fuck you up, but I mean, do what you want. I'm not going to restrict you. I will warn you. And then when you come to me, it's like, Kelly, I got fucked up. I did Sparkling Star first, and then I did the plasma. And it was like I had to work way too hard at Sparkling Star. I had done the plasma first, and then Sparkling Star. But because of that, now I get this bad habit. It's like, ugh. It's like a witch said to me one time. It's like all this information is free. If you don't do what I say, and you, my words, and you fuck it up, well, that's $500 an hour to fix. All this for free. You don't follow my instructions. That's expensive. That's expensive. So, oh yes, me too, Sherry. I am excited beyond words, and whether I use these actively or not, these logos, I feel so empowered. It's a three-dimensional word of push and pull, but it's an empowering feeling. Like, hey, let's go do a company, and I've got the drive to do an enterprise. Let's put together an enterprise, an empire, basically run by the people, because the method is always directed self-discovery, where the person in charge is really not in charge, are they? Because you're discovering all of this yourself from your perspective. So that's why I feel like this company, if that's a perspective, is going to last for a long time, because it is directed self-discovery. All right. Do you guys want me to? It's at the 1 hour mark too, so it's a great place for a break. Let's get a picture. What's a good? That was a good picture a while ago, and now we're bored with that, Kelly. So here you got in the cosmos and the plasma field. This represents stars in the plasma field forming a brain of a larger being, and you find yourself as one of the stars in the brain. When I look at our reality, okay, I'm interjecting my remote viewing. You guys do your own remote viewing. Don't believe what I say. Go do your own research and remote viewing. When I find where we are, at least where I am, you guys are like right beside me in like bubble land, like more along the lines of in the center of the stomach, right behind the belly button, and scooted over just slightly to one side, like not directly behind the belly button, but off just slightly. In this larger body that's kind of like made up of stars. And then you've got those neural pathways and shit like that. That's fucking awesome going on. We've got electromagnetism, plasma field, toroidal fields, and just fucking fun. Like, and so we find ourselves in this bigger being, this bigger cosmic presence, if you will. It's still in a plasma field in the matrix, but we're in a plasma field in the matrix, in a position of three-dimensional perspective control. I choose my reality now, not just I'm living this life as Kelly, and do I choose the path of riches and wealth or no money? Do I choose that? Well, you get into the plasma field, it's like, oh, I don't have to play Avatar Kelly anymore. I can play any character I want. I'm in a plasma field, which is an exact copy of the God Bubble plasma field. So in this plasma field that I'm in right now is an exact copy of the potential to be anything and everything in all of creation. Oh, and you guys, I'm going to do like series and stuff out here, and I'll again, whatever AI recommends. But do you guys think, because AI, told me this, it gave me, some numbers and everything. I remember one and not the other. So don't hold me at this, but it was something like, $9.99 a month for access to this self-help software that, as you guys tell me, it's like, hey, here's this issue of being overstimulated or overwhelmed, or I feel lonely. So you tell the app, I feel lonely. What steps do I go through? Because I feel lonely. And so forth. Well, let me turn this off. See, it worked. I programmed it. Thank you to AI for helping me. Because there's no children here to hand my phone to and say, fix me. So I had to be a fucking grown-up. I'm going to be a grown-up. Tell me the steps. I love you guys. Let me leave you at this. So sorry. I'm going off to my remote viewing class. I will see you again. You will see these pictures again. And we're going to move forward in a magical, beautiful kind of way with the God Bubble. Like, if I'm able to create shit like this, we're doing it. This is so freaking exciting. So freaking exciting. So I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantabulous day. I will see you on the next video.
Realm of dreams where the stars align. Kelly Coffee takes you on a ride divine. In her thought bubble we soar through the night. Exploring the universe, our vision takes flight. The symphony of galaxies fills the air. Come with me, let's ride on the cosmic breeze. With